What made me get the iPhone XR was I pretty much only owned Android phones before, and I was considering switching to iPhone for a while. And the phone I had before was a Moto G4 Plus, and I had that for like a little over 2 years. And it had been falling apart, and I really just wanted to see what the iPhone hype was about, I guess. And my wife, T. Frank, she did a bunch of research on this phone, and we came to the conclusion that this was the most cost-effective phone to get. And you know, we love it so far, like as far as messaging and how convenient everything is. And you know, it's really good phone to use, I guess, especially for the price. I mean, it's still an expensive phone. I plan to have this for a few years, but it's a good way to transition, I guess. I kind of already had an idea what iOS was about because I work on a Mac computer every day at work, so it wasn't really something I needed to be introduced to. I kind of deal with it already. And SE was, I don't think they really make them that big anyway. I think I like this size phone because, you know, it feels good in my hand, and it's easy to hold. So SE was just really too small for me. I'm content with iPhone. I don't really see myself going back to Android, not because I dislike Android or because iPhone is like so much more amazing. I don't really think I'm missing out on anything. It's just like, I'm cheap. If I pay this much for this phone, I'm gonna have it for a while, and this is what it is. Things that I like are just how it seems like everything works better with the iOS than it did with Android for some reason. Like, the apps are so much smoother. The phone is really easy to navigate. I haven't really had any issues with service. I don't really think that has to do anything with it being iOS or Android, but you know, so far it's been good. And some other things I like. Oh, obviously like the messaging, and you know, it kind of makes it a little more fun, I guess, you know, because you just like a text message, or, you know, send like all the emojis that they have, stuff like that. It's just like little things that make it little things that make the experience a little more enjoyable. Things I dislike are the fact that it has to have it in a case all the time because of the glass back. I'm not really used to keeping my phone in a case. I think I've only had one issue where it like locked up on me, and I had to kind of research how to unlock it. I guess I kind of do like a hard, not reset, but like a hard restart. And I was really mad that time because I'm like, I can't even like take the battery out. So that's one thing I dislike, is that, you know, it's just, everything's just like locked up. And if you have an issue like that, there's really nothing you can do. But I figured out how to do the hard restart, and it was fine. It worked fine after that. So that's really been the only issue I've had with it so far. I'm not really interested in like getting like, you know, another iPad or anything like that to link to it. Like, I feel like I have everything I need on the XR, so there's really nothing I need to link to it other than maybe like the AirPods that I have as well, which are really convenient because they just like connect automatically. You don't really have to push like another button or do anything like you have to do with other headphones and stuff, so it's convenient that way. But I'm pretty content just having the AirPods as they are right now and the XR, and I don't really see myself linking much else to it. It was pretty easy getting adjusted to like the Face ID and things like that. I think I kind of took a while to get used to not having a home button, but the Face ID, it was just like you kind of pick the phone up and then look at it and it unlocks. So it's another thing that makes it easier to get adjusted to and kind of make the transition easier, because just like I was so used to having like the fingerprint scanner and things like that, and just having a Face ID was actually pretty easy to get adjusted to. Gaming on the XR has been really good. I mostly play like sports games, some action games, puzzle games. I haven't experienced like any lag at all. It actually makes having the XR like a lot more enjoyable, because I do game on my phone a lot, and it's, you know, it makes it a lot more fun. Coming from something like the Note 9, or what is it, the Galaxy S10 or whatever, something like that, I would never know what it's like to come from that, because I had a phone that was going on 3 years old. I had it for over 2 years. So coming from that, it was an easy transition. Coming from something that's a little more expensive, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to recommend. But yeah, I would recommend what I have from what I came from. So yeah.